One was back and healthy, and he'll be playing with a full squad.
They're undefeated at home this season, and it's the first time under Coach Walker in 4 seasons that they've been undefeated at home this deep into the season. So kudos to Coach Walker. Maybe they found the chemistry, maybe they found the magic, what they need to happen as a basketball team in order for this to continue to go on.
Definitely. Now we know, and I know from history, that Coach Roman Banks will have his squad prepared to do battle, and as you stated, they're coming off of a loss, so they're really ready to play. One thing that I know personally from Coach Walker is that he is a hard-nosed, defensive-minded coach. Coach believes in defense. He believes in full-court defense, in-your-face defense all night long. So look for the G-Men, the Grambling State University basketball team, to come out playing in-your-face defense all night. And again, you know, when you're undersized, you have to be scrappy. You have to make up the difference.
We're going to take one last timeout, one last 2-minute timeout. Come back for the start of this contest between the Grambling Tigers and the Southern Jaguars. You're listening to the Grambling Sports Radio Network. We'll be right back.
At guard, a 6'4" senior, number 10, Sean Bruno. And at forward, a 6'10" junior, number 12, Jared Sam, the Southern University Jaguar, coached by Roman Banks, assisted by Morris Scott, Pedro Cipriano, and Jeff O'Neill. And now, introducing your Grambling State University Tigers. At guard, a 6' sophomore from Chesapeake, Virginia, number 2, Nigel Rosario. At guard, a 6'1" senior.
Welcome back. Going through the starting lineups now for the Tigers. Got Nigel Ribeiro, Ramon Brown. Number 10, Chase Cormier will be starting as well for the Tigers. Averill Ugbe. And Noah Cummings. So you got Nigel Ribeiro, Ramon Brown, Chase Cormier, Averill Ugbe, and Noah Cummings as your starting 5 for the Tigers. And these 5 players really mesh well together for the Tigers. Got a chance to check them out at the ULM game a couple of weeks ago, and they communicate, they play well together, and play some pretty good team defense.
I'm looking forward to see Cummings. We've lacked a defensive presence and an offensive presence in the paint for a long time, and for us to have a 6'9" player who's a freshman, weighing 260, it's going to be interesting to see what it's like for us to have a big man on our squad and in the paint to help out with a lot of these other guys. I have watched Ramon Brown, who is from Richwood, and helped lead Richwood to a title in 2012. Very athletic player. And, of course, Nigel Ribeiro, he can be the spark plug. But keep your eyes on Urban Mitchell, number 0, coming off of an injury. Won't be starting tonight, but I know he's going to be getting some playing time, and he is going to make a huge contribution.
Jump ball coming up between Averill Ugba and Jared Sam. Sam controls the tip, and we're underway.
And they're getting the clock right. Starting for the Southern University Jaguars, number 3, Traylon Banks. Got number 12, Jared Sam. Number 1, LaQuinton Collins. Also number 2, Emmanuel Shepard. And
number 10, Sean Prudhomme.
And number 10, Sean Prudhomme.
Starting for the Southern Jaguars. And we are up and running for this men's basketball contest. Thank you for joining us here today, not only on the Grambling Sports Radio Network, but also on YouTube with GSU TV and the TV Center here. Great thanks to Mr. Alan Blakeney, getting everything together. I keep wanting to call him Dr. Blakeney. Is he a doctor? Is he a doctor? He is a doctor, isn't he? Dr. Blakeney?
Is he Dr. Blakeney? I don't know. We'll have to find out.
I want to say he is. He seems like a doctor to me.
Doctor, give me the news.
So here we go. Number 1, LaQuinton Collins gets the ball in, and now it's Traylon Banks, number 3.
31 points, 3 assists for Ribeiro. Ribeiro's very explosive, you know. He's listed at 6 feet, and that may be generous, but he can hop.
Number 3, Banks slashed to the lane, no good. Rebound by number 2, Ribeiro. Gets it over to number 10, Cormier. Back over to 11, who jump shoots, no good. Rebound by Ribeiro as he controls and sets up. Nigel Ribeiro, one of the great players in the Southwest Athletic Conference this year. Get the ball over to number 4, Redmond Brown. Brown tries to get it down to number 11, Ugba, but it is stolen. Controlled by the Southern Jaguars.
And Southern's going to do a good job playing man-to-man defense. He does, and they do a great job. Great save.
Great save for the steal, but it's recovered by the Southern Jaguars. Great hustle play.
Number 4, Ramon Brown. Ramon Brown is a great athlete. You know, you're going to get a chance to see his hops tonight. As number 10.
From number 10, Sean Prudhomme up and in for 3. And that gets the Jaguars started out. 18 minutes, 34 seconds left to go here in the first period.
Prudhomme has a nice lift on that J from Beaumont, Texas.
Ramon Brown, number 4, gets the ball over to number 10, back over to number 4. For the jump shot, no good. Rebounded by number 1, LaQuinton Collins. Southern controlling. Brings the ball up the court. Great movement. Number 1 gets it to number 12 down low in the post. He gets it over to number 10, Prudhomme again for 3, and it is good. Sharpshooter Sean Prudhomme with 2 threes to start this game, and it's 6-0 Southern Jaguars.
And Prudhomme seems like he's right at home behind the three-point arc. He's got a great elevation, great release and rotation on that J.
Number 40 for the Tiger gets it over to number 10. Down low to number 11, posting up. Gets the shot up. He is fouled and one. Great play by Averill Ugba. Great shot, followed through, foul.
Got the hoop and the harm.
Chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, Ugba did a great job with the drop step, created a little space, and did a little step back with the baby hook. Got hit right on the release on the wrist, got just enough on it to get the shooter's roll. Great follow through.
Number 11, Ugba gets it in for the three-point play. So now it's 6-3. Jaguars on top. Jaguars push. Prudhomme, number 10, tries to get it in. It is no good. Out of bounds on the Tigers, and it'll be Jaguar ball.
That was great defense by Averill Ugba. If we look on the replay, as Prudhomme comes down, number 11, Ugba gets the block. Great hustle play by Averill Ugba.
Southern's inbound. Number 10. Down low to number 12. Great pivot move, no good. Rebound, up and in.
That's number 2, Emmanuel Shepard with a great rebound and putback for SU. We've already got a substitution, Nick. Drake Wilkes, number 32 from Little Rock, Arkansas. 6'6" guard forward for Grambling.
Number 32 controls at the top of the key. Tries to get into the lane, steps back for 2, and it is good, but it's
great
off
move, but they called the travel. And Drake Wilkes looking good on the J. Got a little bit of John B with him. Way to go, John B.
Don't listen to what people say, Drake Wilkes. They don't know.
They don't know about this here.
They don't know, Drake. Drake can go 0 to 100 real quick.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Southern controls as they come up the court. Number 3, handling the ball for the Southern Jaguars.
And number 3 is Traylon Banks, the son of Roman Banks, who's a great player in college. As Prudhomme pulls up, in and out.
10, not able to drop it. It's going to be Tiger basketball. They're going to call a foul on number 1, LaQuinton Collins. First personal on Collins. First team foul for Southern as well.
And Nick, it's already getting a little chippy between number 4, Ramon Brown, and number 10, Sean Prudhomme, as they're doing a little pushing. Two very competitive guys who are outstanding athletes, and I like to see that kind of intensity. That's going to lead to a very interesting game. Sometimes that's just the motivation you need to dunk on somebody, or as my brother would say, to yam on them.
Well, that's what kind of happens when Southern and Grambling get together. Number 10 gets the ball over to number 24. Jump shot up, and in and out, no good. Rebound by number 12 for the Southern Jaguars. That is Jared Sam with the rebound. 3 controls for the Southern Jaguars. 16 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of play.
To the rack.
Drives it in. Number 3,
Traylon Banks
for the Southern Jaguars. Puts it in. It's 10-3 Jaguars early.
I've had a chance to watch Banks run point now for 4 years at Southern. He's a very solid player, makes really good decisions, and does not force the issue, but takes what the defense gives him.
Number 11 down low for the Tigers. Gets it back out to number 4. Jump shot up, no good. Rebound by number 2 for the Jaguars. Jaguars push the ball up, steal. Number 4 to number 10 for the Tigers. 10 slashes in, up and in. 10 in for Chase Cormier.
That's CC, Chase Cormier. And Prudhomme comes right back down. Number 10, Sean Prudhomme with a jam bam, thank you ma'am, of his own.
Jaguars playing some fast-paced offense here, not allowing the Tigers to rest. 12-5 your score here in the first period. 15 minutes left to go here. Chase Cormier, number 10, controls for the Tigers. He gets it over to number 11. 11 tries to pass into 4. It is deflected to number 2, to Ribeiro. He puts it up, no good. Rebound by number 12, Sam, for the Southern Jaguars, as the Jaguars push the ball up the court. 10 over to 12. 11 controlling over to 10, Prudhomme. He gets it to number 3, who sets up the play. Gets it back to Prudhomme on the wing. Puts it up and in.
And you know what, Nick, I've discovered already, number 10, Sean Prudhomme is a problem. Prudhomme has shown the entire arsenal. He can run the floor, as we saw him dunk. He's already knocked down 2 trays, and then with a pump fake, take the baseline and lay it up on the glass. Prudhomme is an offensive machine, as we can see already.
24 Tigers puts it up and in.
That's Deontay Jones, DJ
Jones
from Vegas.
Puts it up for 2, and he gambles on that 2-pointer.
And Jones is a little chubby, but a chubby lefty on the basketball court usually is a problem with the jump shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leon Thomas III putting it down. 14-7 our score. Jaguars on top, 13:57 left to go.
Ooh,
the Jaguars slash to the lane. That's number 2,
Emmanuel Shepard.
Emmanuel Shepard puts it in for 2. Number 24 for the Tigers puts it up. right off the bat. No good. Jaguars rebound. 3 for the Jaguars, slashes in, and it is good. Traylon Banks switching hands for the layup. And that'll give the Jaguars an 18-7 lead over the Tigers here with 13 minutes and 27 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
Traylon Banks aggressively attacking the basket with a nice little up and under with a kiss off the window. That is running point and attacking the basket, keeping the defense on its heels.
10 down to 4 for the Tigers. He tries to put it in, no good. Offensive rebound by the Tigers. That is number 10, Chase Cormier. Passes it back down to number 4, no good. Looking for the foul, doesn't get it. Rebound by the Tigers. That's Jared Sam. Big Jared Sam, number 12, with another rebound. Number 3 for the Jaguars, gets it out to Pudon, and he switches it up, but it's called for the travel. That's going to be a timeout on the court. Southern up 18-7 on the Grambling Tigers with 12 minutes 54 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout as well. 2-minute timeout. Your score once again, Southern 18, Grambling 7. 1-minute timeout. We'll be right back on the Grambling Sports Radio Network. Back here to live action from the Frederick C. Hobbity Assembly Center on the campus of Grambling State University. The Grambling Tigers control inbound the ball. A couple of substitutions for the Tigers, including number 0, Irvin Mitchell, who is a problem, as Leon Thomas has said many times before.
Yeah, coming from Coach Walker, Mitchell is the kind of player that can create his own shot, and he's the kind of guy that can go get a bucket when you need one. Coming off of an injury, so let's keep our eyes on Mitchell and see what his legs look like, and because number 0 is definitely not going to lay a goose egg tonight.
We also see Ivy Smith Jr., number 1 in the game. Number 11 for the Tigers puts it up from the post, no good. Averill Ugba not able to finish, and it is Jaguars basketball. Number 3 for the Jaguars controlling.
Something shook a loose. Something shook a loose.
Is there something? We're checking the technical. I think we're having a bit of technical difficulty here. Score still 18-7. Jaguars on top of the Tigers. Jaguars controlling, getting the ball down to number 12, Jared Sam, and there's a foul on the play. Number 11, Averill Ugba.
Jared Sam is a 6'10 junior from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Southern to inbound. Get the ball down low to number 12, and he puts it in, and he is fouled on the play. Chance for a three-point play for number 12, and that's another foul on Averill Ugba.
And that was a great pass by your point guard, number 3, Traylon Banks, finding the open man on the inbounds, finding him at the right spot, kicking it to the offhand so he could shield the guy and make sure that he got a bucket, got the hoop and the harm.
Unplug everything. Turn it on. Is it coming up?
Right now, Grambling trailing Southern. Southern 20, Grambling 7. And we've got 12 minutes remaining in the game. And number 12, Jared Sam, will be going to the line. That's a foul on Averill Ugba, junior forward. Silver Springs, Maryland, 6 feet 7 inches. Gives us a little bit of size, Nick.
Yeah, this song should be inspirational for the Tigers. It's a 13-point lead for the Jaguars. The Tigers need to cut it.
They definitely need to cut it.
Cut the lead down. Hey, man. That's why I get paid no bucks.
They need to cut it.
Number 12, Jared Sam, at the line shooting 2. Well, shooting 1 on the end of a 3-point play, and it is in. 3-point play for number 12. And it's now 21-7, Jaguars on top of the Tigers with 11 minutes and 55 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
We've got number 23 in for the Grambling Tigers, Marcel Thompson, freshman from Baltimore, guard at 6'3".
Three-point attempt is up and good for number 4. That's number 4, Ramon Brown for the Tigers with 3.
Richwood's own.
It's 21-10. Jaguars on top. Ivy Smith Jr. controlling the ball. Number 1 with the handles. Sinks down to number 23. He puts it up for 3, and it is good. As I told you before, the Tigers need to cut it, and they have.
Steal from
now
Grambling.
21-13. Jaguars on top. The Tigers continuing to try to cut into that Southern lead.
You know, Nick, I had already heard about this kid, Ivy Smith Jr. Oh, shake him up, break him.
The handles, but not able to get the pass down to number 32, Drake Wilkes.
And Prudhomme, number 10, Prudhomme from Southern with the steal and the bucket. But this kid, Ivy Smith Jr., the freshman guard from Seattle, Washington, he's got a little sauce with him.
He's got the handles, tremendous handles, but he's got to work on his placement with the ball.
Yeah, he's
right
young.
into the hands of a Southern defender.
Yeah, Coach Walker told me earlier today, he said the kid is good, but he's just not ready yet to run point. He's still got to learn the game, but he's obviously very comfortable. As we would say in the basketball world, he can handle the pill. He will boogie on you. He showed me a little bit of sauce right there. I like that. Where's the spaghetti for that sauce?
I was about to say, was it hot sauce, spaghetti sauce? Was it Alfredo sauce?
It was
like a good Alfredo pie.
It was Ivy Smith Jr. sauce. He came down and hit him with a little, it was sauce with extra flavor. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
What, you didn't want me to put in the Alfredo sauce?
As my
Brandon enjoyed the Alfredo sauce.
As my father would say, that's like good syrup. That's sweet.
I knew a guy in high school named Alfredo. As did you. Leon dancing right now.
I'm staying young. I'm dancing with the young kids.
Bring back Nehu.
Hey, I like that dab. I like that dab. I really like that. Yeah.
23-13, Southern on top of the Grambling Tigers. 10 minutes and 58 seconds left to go here in the first. Number 10, Prudhomme at the line, shooting 1, on the end of a 3-point play, and he misses. Grambling controls number 1 to number 2. Down to number 32, Drake Wilkes. Number 2 gets it over to number 1 for the Tigers. Down to 13 on the shot clock. Tigers still working it around the horn. Ivy Smith Jr., number 1 for 3. No good. Number 32, great hustle. And that's going to be out of bounds on the Southern Jaguars. Great hustle by number 32, Drake Wilkes.
Yeah, Drake Wilkes is really hustling. I like that. I like the fact that he hustles well. He seems to have some great athleticism, not afraid to attack the basket as well.
Number 32, Drake Wilkes, he's a hustler, baby. He just wants you to know.
But it ain't where he's been. It's where he's about to go.
That's absolutely right. And where we're about to go is an inbound play for the Grambling Tigers. 10 minutes, 28 seconds left to go here. Jaguars with a 10-point lead. Number 4 inbounds to number 1, Ivy Smith Jr. 1 handles. Throws ball across to number 2, who pulls up for 2. No good. Rebound by 22 for the Jaguars.
Yeah, number 2, Nigel Ribeiro is going to have to get some more follow-through on that shot. Some great elevation, but he just kind of short-rimmed it.
Jaguars control 3 to 21 to 10. Prudhomme handles at the top of the key. Gets the ball to 22. 22 Witherspoon gets it over to 21. 21 slashes to the hole, up and in.
That was a great move, a powerful move from number 21, Patrick Smith of Southern.
Number 1, Ivy Smith Jr. controls, gets it over to 0. And Irvin puts it up, but travel is called. I've seen more travel called in this game than I have all season in the NBA. And that's not a lie.
Yeah,
That's
and actually in college basketball, I was watching Kansas and Kansas
Oh, they don't
State
even
the
talk
other
about
night.
that 5-step hop.
And the kid
for
from
Kansas.
Kansas, I mean, he looked like Martez Carter as much as he was running with that ball. Didn't
Well, I
even
wouldn't
dribble
call
one
him
time.
Mr. Excitement. Number 3 gets it over to number 21 for Southern. 21, stolen by 0. And Irvin with the hop step, no good. Offensive rebound swatted away by 22 for Southern.
Yeah,
Jamarcus Weatherspoon with
says,
a big swat.
get that shit out of here as we see the replay, the Euro step like Rondo. And then Witherspoon comes and swats it away.
The SWAT team is out for the Southern Jaguars. Grambling in and inbound, number 1. Ivy Smith Jr. controls. Gets it over to 32 Wilkes. Wilkes fakes. Gets it down to 4. 4 on the low post, puts it up. No good. The foul is called.
Ramon Brown, number 4 from Richwood, he's going to the line. Brown, I remember the game where he was a freshman and he had a knee injury that left him out for a season and got a red shirt with that. Brown is an explosive athlete, a very, very good player, very coachable as well as he knocks down the first free throw. But Brown pretty much follows the flow of number 0, Irvin Mitchell. If we can get Mitchell going, then it'll free up opportunities for number 4, Ramon Brown. And I'm really interested in seeing what Drake Wilkes and Ivy Smith Jr., 32 and 1 respectively, can do, because thus far they look pretty good out there.
And number 4 puts it down. 2 free throws. They scored 25 to 15. Southern Jaguars on top. 9 minutes left to go here in the first. 22 slashes to the rim for the Jaguars. Gets it down to 12. Jared Sam, and he is fouled on the play.
That was a great defensive play by number 5, is Zarius Larry, the X Factor, Zarius Larry from Farmerville, Louisiana, local
The Ville.
kid.
From the Ville.
And that's a number 10, Prudhomme, again kissing it off the window. As I told you earlier, Nick, he's the scoring machine. As they say in some circles, you're going to need some help.
He knows how to put it down. And Prudhomme really paying dividends for this Jaguars basketball team. 32 Wilkes handling, and there is a foul on the play. Speaking of Prudhomme, and he's just looking pretty gangster right now. And he almost mugged. He mugged Irvin Mitchell,
As
number
we
0.
look at the replay, there's Mitchell coming across and just being a little bit overzealous as Prudhomme. You want that type of defensive intensity, but you don't want a player of that caliber to find himself in foul trouble. That works definitely in the favor of the Grambling Tigers, though, as the Southern Jaguars bring in a host of fresh bodies.
I haven't seen a forearm shiver like that since Ray Lewis. Number 2 controls for the Tigers. Tries to slash down to the hole, passes it out. That's a 3-pointer for number 0, Irvin Mitchell. The problem himself finds a solution for the Grambling Tigers. And it's now 27-18, Jaguars on top. 8:15 left to go here in the first.
Irvin Mitchell with some great elevation on his shot, saw it all the way through, great follow through. As we see number 2 from SU, Emmanuel Shepard, jam, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Number 22 with a great assist on that one. 29-18 your score. Jaguars on top. Number 4 for the Tigers tries to roll around, does not get it, but a foul is called.
And Ramon Brown taking the team on his shoulders, going to work, trying to create some offense as he comes from the left elbow with a little hesitation and spin move. Got fouled in the act. Looks like we've got a timeout on the floor.
Gonna take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 7 minutes, 53 seconds left to go here in the first. 29-18, Jaguars on top. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to the Grambling Sports Radio Network.
I'm going to do what you do. I'm following your lead.
Coming to you after the break.
We used to
Coming
do
to
the
you
slow-
after the break,
we
girl.
gonna
Get your
slow
mic.
down?
Yeah, you gotta.
Okay, we got it. Okay.
Okay. Here. Okay. If that's what you want to do, I was gonna see you down there, but you can stay right here. Yeah.
I got my mic all the way up here. They shouldn't be able to hear that. They need to put me on TV. Can you see me getting it? Check us out. We're getting it in. Oh, I'm on 3 times, y'all. Get ready to bring the news back so we can have that. That's how them new boys be doing. I'm a TC boy. That's how the tour of the camp.
Welcome back. Your score: Southern 29, Grambling 18. Let's go to Taylor on the sidelines with a report. Taylor, what do you see in the game so far?
I'm definitely impressed with the Tigers. I mean, to be honest, this is practically a brand new team, but I was definitely excited to see players like Dre Wilkes, number 32, and number 1, Ivy Smith Jr., and so far they've been impressing me. Southern University is a very tough team to play, so the Tigers are really going to have to step it up if they want to keep going toe-to-toe to them. Back to you.
Thank you for the report, Taylor. She's doing an excellent job today.
As always.
Brown puts it down, gets both free throws, make it 29-20.
It's always great to have Taylor Stewart here with us, blessing us with her intelligence and her beauty.
Jaguars foul called on the play.
And the 5 is against fouls on number 2, Nigel Ribeiro. As we look at the replay, great pass, and Ribeiro comes through and just scrapes him on the arm, preventing the 3-point play, making him earn it from the charity stripe.
Number 4, Chris Thomas at the line, shooting 2, hits the first one. Chris Thomas, of course, the former mayor of Rap City.
Yeah.
That's for us old school fans, Mr. Chris Thomas, Rap City.
And was a comedian as well.
That's
and a very good impressionist.
Yes, he was.
As this Chris Thomas banks it off the window, I don't think he meant to do that from the free throw line.
And that's his second free throw. Goes up and in. They can score 31-20. Southern on top with 7 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in the first. Number 0 tries to slash to the hole, but he is fouled on the play. Tigers in the bonus, so he's going to shoot a 1-and-1. Number 0, Irvin Thomas at the line, shooting a 1-and-1.
And as we said, Irvin's coming off of injury. It might take him a little time to get his wind back and his legs up under him, but it's good to see him being aggressive offensively as we need his scoring. He averages 18 points a game, and that's something that we definitely need playing a team like Southern University, who's already generated 31 points, and we've got 7.5 minutes to play.
But we saw in that first game where the Lady Jaguars got out to a lead and the Lady Tigers came right back and made it close. Hopefully the fellas can do the same thing. It's the first, so he'll get a chance at 2. Irvin Mitchell, a 6'4" senior out of New York, New York.
The city and the state.
Misses the second. Rebound by number 4 for the Southern Jaguars. It's Chris Thomas on the rebound, number 4. And he gets the ball right back. Misses it. Rebound by 24 for the Tigers. As the Tigers push it up, they get it out, move the ball around. 0. Looking to get loose, number 5. The X Factor puts it down for 3.
Darius Larry. The X Factor from Farmerville knocks down the Trey, the little man.
Oh, and they're going to call that a blocking foul. Great defense.
And as we see on the replay, they get it all the way out. And it looks as if he was moving his feet, Nick. Of course, I would want that call to go in favor of Grambling, but on the replay, he was not underneath him. He was still sliding to the side. That's number 24, Deontay Jones. But back to number 5, Zarius Larry, 5'8", 175, with a good-looking stroke from downtown. I like that young man.
You always like to root for the little guy. Darius Larry fits the bill.
And then he's a local guy too, from Farmerville, Louisiana. I can drive to his family reunion.
It's number 21, Patrick Smith on the line for the Jaguars. Drive to his family. You ain't driving to his family.
It's only in Farmerville.
You could. You could.
Shout out to Felicia Jonikin from Farmerville, Louisiana.
Shout out to ULM play-by-play announcer Nick White, also from the Ville.
Nick White's from the Ville? Didn't know that.
From
What's
the
up,
Ville,
Nick White
yeah.
from the Ville?
Oh, he went to Cedar Creek.
Oh, he went to Cedar Creek.
Sorry.
Felicia went to Farmerville.
There it is. I thought she went to Spears.
You know what? She's from Spearsville.
Ah, that's what it is.
Lived in Farmerville.
Bit of a delay here as we wait for Patrick Smith to shoot his second free throw. The referees are at the table conferring. We'd like to thank you for joining us today. Thank all of our sponsors as well. Your score right now, Southern 32, Grambling 24, with 7 minutes and 4 seconds left to go here in the first.
And they're conferring with both coaches. I don't know if it's a clock issue or what it is, but Coach Walker and Coach Banks both at the scorer's table with the officials.
By the way, shout out to our buddy Centoria Black working the FCS National Championship game in Frisco, Texas today. Having a fantastic time, posting all these pictures. I'm jealous, straight up jealous of what you got going on, Centoria.
So jealous, so
I'm
jealous.
so proud of you as well, my brother. Congratulations, because I know he's listening right now
So
and he's cussing everything that we're doing right now. Why didn't they do this?
Yeah, congrats, Sam. That's a huge accomplishment, my brother. Make it happen, baby.
Hey, man, do your thing. When you make it, just bring me along with you. I don't know about Leon. So, Southern's
I'm
got
like
the ball.
Michael Jackson. I'll be there.
21, handing the ball up top. Oh, and that one's going to be a charge.
And again, Deontay Jones giving up his body, taking the charge. We see the replay, inbounds pass, and number 21 from Southern drives to the bucket. That's Patrick Smith. And Deontay Jones, number 24, just sacrifices his body for the benefit of the team. Charging violation turnover.
31-24, your score.
And Coach Walker's
7 minutes
going with
left to
small
go.
ball right now, Nick, as we see Ivy Smith Jr., number 1, number 5, Zarius Larry, number 0, Urban Mitchell Jr., number 24, Deontay Jones, and number 4, Ramon Brown in the game. No true center to the rack. Look at Urban Mitchell with the up and under. Oh, so sweet.
Zero my hero with the fantastic layup. Great pressure defense by the Tigers. And a mental mistake by the Southern Jaguars. Prudhomme, number 10, trying to tell his fellas to calm down. But Grambling trying to turn up and get right back into this game. Cutting the lead to 5. 31-26 your score.
And back into the game right now for Grambling. Number 32, Drake Wilkes, the freshman from Little Rock, Arkansas, home of Shaquilla Hill.
Drake will not give you fake love straight up to your face. Fantastic guy, that Drake Wilkes.
Oh, and great penetration from number 1, Ivy Smith Jr. Let's take a look at the replay. Catches him all alone on an island. Aha! Oh, give me that sauce. AI style.
I'm still trying to wonder if this is Alfredo sauce. Number 1, Ivy Smith Jr. at the line for 2.
I like the way this kid handles the ball. I like his confidence on the floor. He's got to work on his free throws as he misses the first one. You know, if you're going to be the point guard, it is your responsibility to not only be the best ball handler, but to try to be the best free throw shooter, because in late game situations, as he misses both free throws, we're going to need you to be the ball handler and the knockdown free throw shooter. So Smith Jr.
Free throws.
Smith Jr. is going to have to get a B+ overall thus far. He plays hard-nosed, solid defense. He gets into the lane well. He can knock down a shot, but he's got to work on those free throws, and that's paramount for your point guard. And if he's a freshman, we're going to have 3 more years of Ivy Smith Jr., and Smith Jr. is going to be a problem for the SWAC.
Those free throws were very important for the Tigers, as Southern has really gotten to the line a good bit here in the first. And Prudhomme, with Southern now in the bonus, is the first. Gonna get a chance for a second. 32-26 your score. 6-point lead for the Southern Jaguars. Puts it up and in. Prudhomme, number 10, hitting both free throws, is now 33-26. Jaguars on top with 6 minutes and 9 seconds left to go here in the first. Number 1, Ivy Smith Jr. handles the ball, controls, give it to number 0. 0 again, slashing to the goal and scoring. Irvin Mitchell, number 0, with a fantastic finish, is now 33-28. Southern on top of the Tigers. Number 5 for the Southern Jaguars, unable to handle the ball out of bounds on the baseline, is now Tiger ball.
And great defense from number 32, Drake Wilkes, who knocks it off of number 5, Brendan Ganaway. Great defense, and we've got the backup committee in, and they're looking good right now, Nick.
Number 1, Ivy Smith Jr. gets the ball to 32, Drake Wilkes. Back over to 1. 1 controls. Great handles. No foul called there. Going to be a steal for the Southern Jaguars, and the Tigers steal it right back. The X Factor himself, Darius Larry. Great steal.
Pull up.
Larry right back up. Oh, that would have been a great finish by Larry, but he's unable to get the ball in. Southern pushes. 10 gets the ball up, no good, but a blocking foul call on the Tigers, and coach is irate.
And with good reason, Nick. Oh, my God, I can't believe that call was made. He'd already taken the shot. Here we are looking at the break. Number 3, Traylon Banks pushes it, hits number 10, Prudhomme. Prudhomme misses the shot, and then the foul was called. The very late whistle.
Did they call it on Cummings?
Yeah, I believe that is on Noah Cummings.
At that blocking foul on number 40, Noah Cummings.
And as Rasheed Wallace would say, the ball don't lie.
Ball
as
don't lie.
Misses the first free throw.
Both teams played hard, my man. Both teams played hard. Man, Rasheed Wallace, he was great. Number 10, Prudhomme misses the first free throw.
Darius Larry with the confidence to pull up from Trey. That tells you a lot about his stroke. You don't just walk on the court and pull up from Trey if you don't know that you're going to be able to knock it down.
Number 10 hits that second free throw, score now 34-28. Sean Walker wants the Tigers to slow it down.
And Southern in a man-to-man defense comes away with the steal.
That'll be a foul on number 10, Chase Cormier.
And as we look at the replay, they get the steal, and number 5 from Southern, Brendan Ganaway pushes it the distance. Cormier commits the foul and makes him earn these 2 from the charity stripe.
Five puts it up, no good. Score remains 34-28. Jaguars on top with 4:53 left to go here in the first. Number 5 for Southern, that's Brandon Ganaway, 5'11" guard. Redshirt freshman from Houston, Texas. Free throw up, no good. 34-28, your score remains here with 4:50 left to go in the first. Number 10, Chase Cormier controls for the Tigers. Brings the ball up, gets to number 0. 0, Mitchell gets it back out to Cormier, number 10. 32, Wilkes comes to set the pick. 10-0. Over to 4, Ramon Brown, no good from the three-point line. Jaguars rebound. 3 for the Jaguars. Nifty spin move in the lane, unable to finish, and it's now Southern basketball.
Yeah, number 3, Traylon Banks. Here we go on the replay, pushing it up the right side of the floor, aggressively attacking from the elbow, spin move, but just put a little bit too much on that as he shot it over the basket.
Is that a case of too much sauce?
Well,
could know you enjoy the sauce.
I think that was just a little bit too much mustard.
Too saucy.
On that one.
Just too saucy. Just a scotch too saucy. Right there.
And anytime you're in Grambling, there are legends. I look to my left, and who do I see? The great Willis Reed. How about that? The legendary Willis Reed here at Grambling State University, who sparked the Knicks to a victory on a probable broken leg years
One of
ago.
the great moments in NBA history. Shot missed there by 23. Southern rebounds.
GSU home of legends.
Number 3 brings it up for the Jaguars. And we're going to have a foul called down away from the ball.
That's on number 10, Chase Cormier.
We're getting a little scrappy down there in the lane. It's going to be a timeout. We'll take one as well. 3 minutes and 53 seconds left to go here in the first. Your score, Southern 34, Grambling 28. 1 minute timeout. We'll be right back on the Grambling Sports Radio Network. Hey, Lucy. Lucy. .353 left to go here in the first. Your score 34-28. Jaguars on top of the Tigers. Free throw up, no good for number 4. That's Chris Thomas for the Jaguars.
The mayor.
The mayor of Rap City.
The mayor of Rap City.
And he hits the second. Make it 35-28. Jaguars on top of the Tigers with 3 minutes and 48 seconds left to go here in the first. 22-1. It's one controls.
Southern in a man-to-man defense right now.
Number 4, Ramon Brown, looking for a place to go. Takes it to the hole, puts it up. No good. Rebound by number 3 for the Jaguars. He brings it up, pushes. Ivan Smith Jr. with a good defense, but 3 still able to get it in.
That's
Traylon Banks.
Banks was just a little bit too big for Banks. Took him right down in the hole. And as they say, mouse in the house. He took full advantage of his size.
22 goes up for the Tigers, up and in. Great shot by Carlton Lowe for the Tigers.
Lefty from Alexandria. Lowe has been a great player for Grambling. Got a really smooth left-handed jump shot and can knock down the open 3.
Get Lowe to the window, to the wall for 2. Scored out 35-30. Southern on top of the Tigers. 3. Gets it to 22. 22 controls. Back over to 3. Great defense by number 0, Irvin Mitchell. He creates the commotion that starts the steal. So number 0, Irvin Mitchell, 1-0. That was a perfect 10.
As my brother would say, yambone, yambone, have you heard? Here we go on the replay. Ivan Smith Jr. with the loop and the slam. That's got to be a jam because jelly don't shake like that.
Again, great defense by the Tigers. Southern unable to handle it, and the ball goes out of bounds. 22 for the Tigers. Carlton Lowe trying to get the crowd hyped up.
That was a great heads-up play by Ivy Smith Jr. He saw Irvin Mitchell running the floor, running the wing, and he let it go just as soon as he got to the three-point line. A perfectly thrown alley-oop, and Irvin Mitchell, with his standout athleticism, did the rest. And again, as I said, he's been dealing with some problems, and Miss B is stretching him out right now. I don't know if it is a hamstring or it looks like it could be an ankle. It could be
cramping.
A calf, but it's definitely a muscle.
Errant pass goes off with a Southern defender. Controlled by Southern, up and in. It's number 3, Traylon Banks.
And Ivy Smith Jr. was feeling himself a little bit too much on that play, much to the chagrin of Coach Walker.
Score now 39-32. Southern on top of the Tigers. Number 1, Smith again with the handles. Puts it up, no good. Rebounded by the Jaguars.
And that's what comes with inexperience. Nick Ivy Smith Jr. threw the alley-oop, and obviously took the next two shots. Took a shot just now, made a bad pass a minute ago. Just got a little bit too gassed off of himself, and that comes with experience. I can understand because I'm feeling some kind of way myself right now.
3 gets it over to 2 to 10, puts it up and in. That's Prudhomme.
That's Sean
3.
Prudhomme. He can knock down the 3, baby. See the 3, be the 3.
Extends the Southern lead back out to 10, 42-32, with a minute left to go here in the first. 24 gets the ball out to 1, and 1 is going to be called for the travel. Looks like Carlton Lowe is coming back in the game.
Take a look at the
Tigers.
replay. Kicked it to Ivy Smith Jr., and yes, he did shuffle the left foot just a little bit.
And Smith coming out of the game, being replaced by number 22, Carlton Lowe, and getting a talking to from Coach Walker as he comes out of the game.
And that's going to put the X factor, Zarius Larry, at the point guard. Zarius number, I got 5 on it, Larry.
Number 3 for the Jaguars, holding the ball, running down to the clock. Great pass inside to number 12, Jared Sam, for the easy bucket.
And Coach Walker going with the small ball, and all they did was the number 12, Jared Sam, put number 24, Deontay Jones, on his front shoulder. He was trying to front him, and they threw the lob right over the top. Simple pass, wide open, kiss off the window. Gramblin's running some
5
clock.
seconds left to go. Looking for the last shot. Number 4, Ramon Brown, with the last second shot from 3. It's up and it is good.
That's with a hand in his face. Big time shot from Big Time Brown.
And that's going to cut into the lead, and that's going to be the half with your score, Southern 44, GSU 35. We're going to take this 2-minute timeout. Come back with stats and more.
And we're going to get a little bit from Taylor.
Taylor, you are up and you are ready. Let's go.
We're going to have an interview with Willis Reed, so we're just going to go get that set up, and we'll shoot it back to you guys.
We're going to have an interview with, am I coming too? Is it? No, okay. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. Taylor's going to come right back with Willis Reed. You're listening to the Grambling Sports Radio Network. We'll be right back.
We're going to take you to this camera. We're going to go to this camera.
We're going to stand right here. We're going to stand right here and talk. You know this guy? So when they're
You said you were helping me. What happened? Are you going to be
Before I go, hey. Yeah, I know how to get the contact with you. So, my number is 803. My number is 803.
We're going to head this way.
Okay, Andrew, last seconds, Andrew. Go down some towards it. Last seconds, Andrew. Yeah, 3 shots. 3 seconds, 3 shots. All right? In the corner, top corner. 8, 5, 4, 3.
Is my mic good? Can you hear? Can you hear me?
Okay.
All right.
He said, I need you over here with me. So.
Oh, yeah, you can bring him. That's fine.
Oh, hey. So, now second lead, you got to win. I think you got to win.
I got it.
I'm going to hear you. All right. Hi, I'm Taylor Stewart, live here with GSU TV with the very own Hall of Famer, Willis Reed. Willis Reed, welcome to Grambling.
Welcome to Grambling. I live in Grambling. I just live north there. Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, welcome home. You know, I did my research on you, and you have so many accolades from coaching to playing. I mean, what is it like to be you? What is your secret to being you?
Well, my key thing I like to do is I like to hunt and fish. But beyond that, in terms of basketball has been a great sport to me, and I want to see Grambling to get a chance to come back and have some great basketball teams again.
Agreed. You know, is there any special words of encouragement, anything you want to tell the players as they prepare to embark on this swag season? You know, new team, fresh face?
No, I think that eventually, hopefully, the coach will have me come talk to him, the AD and stuff. But that's a long conversation. You probably don't have enough time, okay?
Do you think, how has basketball really evolved over the last few years? Anything different? Has basketball really evolved in the last few years? Anything different?
What, basketball?
Has it evolved?
Has it evolved? Well, I mean, obviously the three-point play has changed the game. Yeah, it really has. And I think that's probably the biggest change.
Well, thank you so much for doing this interview. We're so glad to have you back at Grambling State University.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was our sideline reporter, Taylor, with a fantastic interview with Hall of Famer Willis Reed. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout, 2 minutes, come back with stats and more, so much more in store for you when we come back. 2-minute timeout. Your score, Southern 44, Tigers 35. We'll be back right after this on the Grambling Sports Radio Network. Welcome back to the campus of Grambling State University, Frederick C. Hobby Assembly Center. Your score, Southern 44, Grambling 35. We want to thank Taylor once again for her fantastic interview.
Awesome job
with Willis Reed.
Taylor gang.
We also want to thank the folks from GSU TV who've done a fantastic job today. Dr. Clayton.
Yeah.
Everybody. This young lady right here, Leon.
Yeah, I don't even know her name. She's what is it? Lisa Brooks.
Lisa introduced herself earlier.
Lisa Brooks. She looked like Lisa. I'm going to take her home, but not my actual house. You know what I'm talking about.
Amen, Lisa.
That's a little currency for y'all. Y'all didn't know LT knew about that currency. Speaking of currency, getting money has been number 10, Sean Prudhomme for Southern University. He is 7 of 8, 3 of 4 from Trey, 3 of 5 from the line. He's only got 1 board, but he's got 20 points. 20 points in 18 minutes. When you can get that kind of production out of one guy, he is a problem.
And he's really paying dividends on both ends of the floor because not only does he have 20 points on the board, he's also got 4 steals. So he's playing some really good offense and defense as well.
Now, if you look at the Tigers, Ramon Brown, he's pumped in 10 points along with Urban Mitchell. And those are the two guys that pretty much set the tone for what we're going to do offensively. But we did get a little bit of spark from Ivy Smith Jr., who came in, got 2 assists, got a rebound, played really well. And, of course, from Farmerville, number 5, they don't even have him on here. But yeah, there it is, Zarius Larry. He's only got 3 points, but a big-time three-pointer, some great defense, and a lot of hustle plays.
Yeah, the Grambling Tigers playing some team basketball, but they need some more of the guys, especially your bench players, to contribute into this game in order to try to cut into this lead. That's what you got when you look over at the southern side of the ball. You got 20 points from Prudhomme, but you also got 8 from Traylon Banks. You got Emmanuel Shepard with 6. Outside of Ramon Brown and Urban Mitchell with 10 points apiece, nobody has over 3 points for the Tigers. You've got to get consistent scorers on that team. You know, you got to get people who can really contribute. And that's what they need if they want to get back into the game, especially if they want to cut into that 9-point lead. Again, your score, Southern 44, Grambling 35. Really looking to cut into that lead, get back into this game. What do the Tigers need to do on the defensive side of the ball, Leon, if they want to stop the offensive output by the Southern Jaguars?
One thing that we've got to do that we saw early on, Nick, is getting back in transition. Early on in the game, Prudhomme from Southern, number 10, Sean Prudhomme got a dunk right after he got 2 threes. And so he had shown the full arsenal, but the dunk was off a transition, a missed bucket from the Tigers, which led to an easy layup. We are not consistently getting back in transition defense, and that is a problem. Southern has scored a lot of their points in transition defense, quick buckets, and even getting to the line because we're trailing behind, forcing us to foul them in the act of shooting as to not give up an easy bucket, making them earn it from the charity stripe. Because if we take a look at the free throws, Southern has already shot 12 free throws where we've shot 9. Southern 7 of 12, and we've got to keep them out of the lane. If you look at it, they are 17 of 21. That's 81%, 3 of 4 from Trey for 75%, whereas we are shooting 38.7% from the field. That's under 40%, and just at 45 from the three-point line. So we've got to get better shots, higher percentage shots, and we've got to limit their high percentage baskets. And one of the best ways is to get back in transition defense.
And you got to take those high percentage shots as well. You know, 5 of 11 from three-point, you're under 50%. You really want to take those high percentage shots, get down into the lane, try to use some of your big men. Try to use some of your big guys to get down there in the lane and get some of those high percentage shots. If you're looking, as I try to find my roster, there's a couple of guys. Here we go. Noah Cummings, 6'9", want to try to take advantage of that. Ugba, 6'7", want to try to take advantage of that as well. Deontay Hearns, if he gets back into the game, you want to use your big body, try to get down into the post, make some high percentage shots. That's a lot of the shots that the Tigers actually missed there in the first half, were those high percentage layups right by the rim that just weren't falling. You're Grambling, you want to take those high percentage shots, try to get them in, but credit the defense from Southern University for altering those shots and making sure they didn't go in.
But kudos to the bench players. I mean, you think about the contribution. Although Urban Mitchell is a normal starter, coming off of injury, had to come off the bench, you got to give them their props for the energy that they brought. He, along with Ivy Smith Jr., played an outstanding first half. Zarius Larry played a great first half. Deontay Jones came in, hit a couple of big shots, one big three, gave up his body for a charge. I mean, these guys, even Drake Wilkes came in with some really good hustle plays, did an outstanding job in his time on the floor. So it's promising for the second half because it seems like Coach Walker can go 10 deep. And we're going to talk more about Coach Walker and company in 2 minutes. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we will be right back with more exciting Grambling basketball. on the GSU Sports Radio Network.
My boy. What's up, son?
What's up, baby? Good, man. I'm good.
Welcome back. Getting ready to start the second half of play. Again, your score, Southern 44, Grambling 35, as we get ready to start the second half of play. We want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank the folks from GSU TV for helping us out, doing a fantastic job today. I hope they say the same thing about us. Please don't make us out to be bad people. GSU TV, we love you. We love you. Leon Thomas III joining yours truly, the Professor Nick Harrison, here on the call. It's truly been a great day of basketball.
I feel like Dave Chappelle. Turn my headphones up.
Turn my headphones up. Turn them things up. And I've been turning them up.
And we've got the starters back on the floor for Grambling. Number 4, Ramon Brown. Number 10, Chase Cormier. Number 40, Noah Cummings. Number 11, Averill Ugba. And number 2, Nigel Ribeiro.
2 gets the ball over to 11 as we start this second half of play. 10, Chase Cormier controlling the ball. The 40 comes out to try to set a pick. Get the ball over to 4, and Ramon Brown not able to drop it. Oh! Up close and personal with Chase Cormier right here at the desk.
Great hustle play from Chase Cormier to stop the fast break.
Ramon Brown not able to get the ball in. Southern starts the break, but great play by Chase Cormier, number 10. Great. And the ladies even got a chance to get on camera right there.
Yeah, almost hit Taylor Stewart. Keep your head on the swivel.
But did you see the look Cormier gave the ladies right there?
Yeah, he asked, "Are you okay?" Yeah, he's a nothing but a gentleman from Chase Cormier. Southern gentleman with a name like Cormier. Yeah. He must be from South Louisiana. It says Maryland, but I'm sure Cormier has roots in South Louisiana.
And crawfish. Southern misses it. Grambling with the rebound. They get it out to number 2. He stops, pops, does not get it in. Big rebound by number 40, offensive rebound. Gets it. Ramon Brown with the jam. Flush it down, Ramon Brown.
As my brother would say, yam-bone, have you heard? Let's look at the replay. Brown with the pump fake to the cup and yam.
If it's Brown, flush it down for 2.
What can Brown do for you?
Southern controls. Ball just sails across the court.
And Prudhomme, number 10, knocks down another three. Prudhomme is a problem. You're going to need some help. We need some help on Prudhomme.
He's wide open for that three.
He can shoot the J. He's an amazing athlete. He's got those bunnies. I mean, when he goes to the paint, off the dribble or off a backdoor screen, it's like good pancakes, and that's IHOP.
Number 10 controls, gets it over to number 4, Ramon Brown. Brown looking, elevating, flushing.
Brown heating up, elevating over number 10, Prudhomme, and getting his shot off.
Oh, the long pass.
And Prudhomme showing the athleticism again, getting the jam. And Prudhomme and Brown are jawing back and forth. I like the healthy competition between these two athletic players.
49-39 your score. Southern up by 10 here with 17:35 left to go in the game. 2 controls, gets it around 11. 11 puts it up, no good. It's going to be a foul.
And foul is called against number 40, Noah Cummings, over the back. Cummings has got to learn how to box out a little bit better, get better position. Not the first time he was called for an over the back. He's got to use that big body and learn how to use that footwork and get in the right position as opposed to just reaching over the player.
Tigers getting small again as Cummings comes out of the game, and Irvin Mitchell replaces him, number 0, into the game for the Tigers. Would love to see 0 get active in this second half. Some miss from the Jaguars. Rebound by Ramon Brown, number 4. He gets it over to number 2 for the Tigers. Back to number 4. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by 2. Prudhomme streaking to the goal. Good defense by the Tigers, making sure he doesn't get the ball.
Great pass from number 1. That's LaQuinton Collins. But number 12 of Southern was not ready, Jared Sam. That was a great pass. You've got to keep your eyes open and your hands ready for the pass. Entering the game for Grambling right now, number 32, Drake Wilkes. And small ball in full effect for Grambling.
Yes.
With Ramon Brown, Drake Wilkes, Chase Cormier, Irvin Mitchell, and Nigel Ribeiro as he penetrates high off the window. No good. And number 3, Banks pushing it. Going up with the left, no good, and a putback by number 12. That's Jared Sam. That's good running the floor, Nick, from your big man.
Absolutely. Jared Sam, a very athletic big man, as we've seen here in the game. Out on the perimeter defending. Tigers moving the ball around. Get him down to Wilkes. Wilkes puts it up and in.
Wilkes with a little up and under, and a nice touch from Drake Wilkes. To quote John B., they don't know about this here.
Oh, Drake started from the bottom, now he's here.
And Wilkes bearing a striking resemblance to John B. of late 90s, early 2000 R&B fame.
Oh, and there's a foul. That'll be called on number 4, Ramon Brown.
He's got a silky smooth stroke reminiscent of the silky smooth vocal stylings of John B.
Jared Sam is going to go to the line for 2 when we come back from this break. Your score, Southern 51, Grambling 41. Got to take a 1-minute timeout. 1 minute. You're listening to the Grambling Sports Radio Network. We'll be right back. (51-41) your score here from Frederick C. Hobby Assembly Center. Southern on top with 15 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in the game. Number 12, Jared Sam at the line shooting 2 for the Jaguars. First free throw up, and it is good. Jared Sam, number 12 for the Jaguars, a 6'10 junior out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So he's right at home with the Jaguars. Looking to hit this second free throw. Great crowd here at the Assembly Center today for this game. Second free throw, no good, but a whistle. They're going to let him shoot it again. Lane violation. Jared Sam going to get a redo. Coming into the game for the Tigers, number 11 of Averill Ugba. Replacing number 24, Deontay Jones. So Sam going to get to try this free throw again. Number 12 puts it up, and it is in. 53-41, Southern on top of the Grambling Tigers. Number 10, Chase Cormier, controls for the Tigers. He pushes number 3 away, trying to create some space. But number 3 for the Jaguars all over him. Number 11 for the Tigers, looking for a place to put it. Gets it over to Cormier. Cormier gets it out to number 0. And Irvin Mitchell in and out.
That was not a smooth offensive transition for the Tigers. They looked very out of sync as we see Prudhomme pulling up from deep and missing, and Ugba, number 11, pulling down the rebound.
He gets it up to 0. Mitchell gets it up to number 2. 2 wide open for 3, and it's good.
That's
2 for 3.
Nigel Ribeiro, no relation to Alfonso Ribeiro, but definitely the Fresh Prince is in the house.
That's right. It's not unusual to love that 3 by Ribeiro. That makes the score 53-44. Jaguars on top with 14 minutes and 42 seconds left to go here in the game. Some miss by the Southern Jaguars. Grambling controls. Mitchell, number 0, gets it out to number 2. 2 back to 0, 0 to 10, 10 to 11, and that's Ugba down on the post. He tries to get the ball out. Great defense by number 1 for the Jaguars. Stealing the ball away, and he gets to number 2.
Oh, great Euro step by number 2, Emmanuel Shepard, to quote Gucci Mane, a.k.a. Goo Wop, Euro by you like Rondo.
I have no idea what you just said. You're speaking Greek to me, and I'm not talking Greek freak.
Are you unfamiliar with Gucci Mane?
I'm very unfamiliar with Gucci Mane.
A.k.a. Goo Wop. He's actually featured.
You heard that, right?
He's actually featured on "Crowd Pleaser" by Black Beatles. "Crowd Pleaser," and in that song, in his verse, he says, "Euro pass you like I'm Rondo,"
and I still wouldn't know.
And that's Rajon Rondo.
He could be featured in this seat right next to me, and I still don't know.
Great move, the hoop and the harm by number 3, Traylon Banks. Looking like his dad, we see him taking Cormier to the left, forcing him to the baseline, spin move, and the kiss off the window, the hoop and the harm. Banks, and the bank was open. Banks with the free throw, rolls around the rim, knocks it down. We're looking at just under 14 minutes. Grambling down now by 14, 58-44.
That's going to be a foul on number 3, Traylon Banks. Number 10, Chase Cormier, trying to bring it up the baseline. As we see it on the replay here. Cormier getting tripped up and knocked over by number 3, Traylon Banks.
Looks like we've got a timeout on the, no, there is no timeout on the floor. Ball out of bounds on the sideline. A little bit of confusion going on.
Somebody trying to pull a fast one. They're out there trying to pull a fast one. Nobody going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
I can't believe you don't know who Goo Wop is.
I don't subscribe to his catalog.
I like Radrick Davis. That's for the real trap lover in
number
me.
2 up and in. 2 for 3. Ribeiro puts it up and in.
Nigel Ribeiro.
58-47.
Ribeiro coming right to the top of the key, spotting up, finding his spot, pulling up, release, rotation, splash. That's number 2 for 3.
That's great spot-up shooting by
See,
Ribeiro.
great. You're sounding like Goo Wop now. You're mispronouncing STR words.
I may not want to live on this planet anymore. Number 12 puts it in to number 10, Prudhomme. Gets it back to Sam, number 12, back to 22.
Shout out
back
to
over
Radrick
12.
Davis, a.k.a. Gucci Man.
10, Prudhomme pushing the ball up, gets it to number 2. Great court vision. Great shot by 22, puts it up and in.
That was
Making
elevation.
the score.
And Jamarcus Weatherspoon went up high above everyone and kissed it off the glass. That was just a great athletic play.
58-47 your score. Southern on top. Ribeiro trying to put it in and doesn't. That's what I thought. That two made it actually 60-47. So that would have been ugly, but it didn't go in. 22 with the handle. Tried to put it back in, no good, and now it's Grambling ball.
And Southern having far too many second chance shots as we look on the replay. 22 with the board, off the window, no good. Another try at an offensive rebound, and that was about the third offensive rebound that they got in that one series. Grambling's got to do a better job of boxing out and keeping SU off the glass.
Getting messages telling me that after this shot, 24 puts it up, no good.
Deontay Jones, he's got a sweet little touch, but that one just didn't fall in.
And you need your big men for Grambling to really get involved with this game. It was almost a fantastic steal, and that was a great steal. Number 0,
Larry
gets it out to Larry. Whistle on the play.
And the 5'7" Zarius Larry, the little general, really getting it in when he comes on the floor. Here he is causing problems on the defensive end, gets a hand on the ball, gets it, and breaks out to start the fast break, forcing Prudhomme, number 10, to foul him. What are your text messages saying?
Gucci Man is the Guru Awesome Sauce. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. Please stop this.
You need to listen to Black Beatles Crowd Pleaser so you can hear Gucci Mane say,
stop. I'm trying to call a game. 4 up, no good. 24 trying to see. Oh, on the baseline, Southern. That's going to be Grambling ball.
And still, if we look at the replay, there is Ramon Brown pulling up, no good. Number 24, Deontay Jones crashing the board. And Brown, number 4, Brown. Oh, and we're getting a little bit more chippiness.
Playing the feud.
Number 24, Deontay Jones. And number 22.
12. Was that 22 or 12? That was 22?
That's number 22, I thought.
That's 12. That's 12. He's getting into it with Jared Sam.
And Ramon Brown, number 4 from Grambling. And number 10, Prudhomme from Southern University, Sean Prudhomme, they've been having a conversation since the start of the game. I like the competitive fire between the two, but we definitely need to keep it clean. I'm pretty sure these guys, this isn't their first time seeing each other. They're both redshirt seniors, if I'm not mistaken. Brown is a senior. Prudhomme is a redshirt senior. So these guys have probably seen each other for 4 years.
Larry for 3. It is good. From the Ville for 3.
And Zarius Larry showing his deep shot capability. As I stated earlier, when you catch a guy who comes down and just pulls up, he's got confidence as the J, as we see right on the inbounds. Brown swings it to Larry, and without hesitation, he lets it fly.
He shot that one all the way from Bernice. Timeout on the play. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one as well. 11:51 left to go here in the game. Your score, Southern 60, Grambling 50. We'll take this 1 minute timeout. 1 minute. You're listening to the Grambling Sports Radio Network. We'll be right back.
Shout out to Guwa.
What? You've never heard me and Leon call a game? It's ridiculous. And I don't get. Back from the timeout. Your score 60-50. Southern on top with 11:50 left to go here in the game. Jaguars control number 3. with the ball being guarded by number 5, Zarius Larry. Gets it over to 22. 22 gets it to 10, and Prudhomme, number 10, gets it over to 3. Puts it up 4-3, and it's good.
Yeah, and that was Traylon Banks just using his height, shooting over the top of Zarius Larry, who got there a little bit late off of the switch.
63-50, your score. 11:20 left to go here in the game.
And the Tigers running the motion offense now. Zarius Larry with the ball at the top of the key. Oh, Drake Wilkes with the sweet move, hop step kick out. Ribeiro had the open look but didn't pull it. Wilkes again.
2 seconds on the shot clock.
Loses the ball. And Traylon Banks with the Euro step a la Rondo or James Harden or maybe even Roderick Davis.
For the Tigers.
Here's the steal, and Traylon Banks coming down, does the Euro step and allows Larry to run straight through, kisses it off the window with the left hand, giving Southern the 65-50 lead, 10:58, Grambling trailing by 15 points.
We're going to take another timeout here, 1 minute timeout. Again, your score is 65-50. 10 minutes, 58 seconds left to go here in the game. You're listening to the Grambling Sports Radio Network. We'll be right back.
A la Harden.
Welcome back. 65-50. Southern on top of the Grambling Tigers. Tigers in possession of the basketball. It's hilarious. This is Gucci.
We're having too much fun.
This is ridiculous.
Turn my headphones up.
I'm turning you up. You're all the way up. Nothing can stop us. You're all the way up. Number 0 controlling, slashing to the hole. And Irvin Mitchell, number 0.
Great
Fantastic
move by
slash
Irvin
to the
Mitchell.
goal.
Irvin going aggressively to the hole, kissing it off the window with the left hand. That's why it's good to be ambidextrous, because that way he can score using either hand, shielding the defender with the right shoulder, kissing it off the window. Great lob pass, but nothing doing. And number 2, Nigel Ribeiro, off to the races. Larry for 3.
No good.
Number
for
5
Larry.
misses that one.
22 with the rebound, heavily defended by the Tigers, but a foul is going to be called on number 0, Irvin Mitchell. Mitchell a little too overzealous on the defense, called for the foul. 6'4" senior out of New York, New York. I will not. I will not. You can do it. Not going to do it. I'm not doing it. 9 minutes and 59 seconds left to go here in the game. Southern up 65-52. Number 3 for the Jaguars. Controlling the ball. Gets it over to 10, Prudhomme. He passes it to number 22. Does some nifty moves. Is not able to get it in. Offensive rebound, put back no good. Grambling with the rebound. Ribeiro pushing the ball up. Number 2 with great handles. Puts it out to 22, over to 4, Ramon Brown. He gets it to 5, Larry. Larry tries to get it down to number 11, Ugba. The ball is knocked out of bounds by the Southern Jaguars. It's going to be Grambling basketball.
We take a look at the replay. They're moving the ball, and Larry takes baseline very quick and got a nice handle. But great defense by number 3, Traylon Banks of Southern University. Just excellent defense. Southern covering all bases.
Grambling sets up, inbound pass. It's number 4, Ramon Brown, who gets it to number 5, Larry. 12 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Gets it back to Brown for 3. It's good.
Ramon Brown with the give and go. It really was a give and pop. Here it is. Ribeiro with the ball. They swing it. He comes in. Oh, that's a replay from the play earlier, but Ribeiro actually gave it up to Brown. Brown popped out, stepped back, wide open three, knocked it down. Great shot and in rhythm.
Good movement by the Jaguars. Nifty spin move, trying to get open. Nothing doing. Great defense by the Tigers. Number 12 controls the ball, gets it out. 4 on the shot clock. 3, 2. Oh, last second shot by number 12.
And that was great offensive productivity right there from Southern. They moved the ball around. They used the entire clock, pulled up the shot with 4 seconds left on the shot clock. As Zarius Larry pulls up a deep three off the window, didn't go in. Traylon Banks hits the streaking and number 2 running down the floor. That's Emmanuel Shepard for the easy deuce. And
Southern,
Nick is starting to get out of hand.
Southern starting to pull away. 69-55 your score with a little over 8 minutes left to go here in the game. Tigers, ball movement around the perimeter. Mon Brown, number 4, gets it over number 0, Irvin Mitchell. 0, Irvin Mitchell gets it out to 22 for 3. No good, in and out. Great rebound by 11, Ugba, who puts it back in. Offensive rebound and score by number 11, Ugba.
Good-looking shot by Carlton Lowe. It went in and came out as we see on the replay. Ugba right on the boards, took his time, got his dribble, reset his feet, and kissed it off the window for the easy deuce. Woo! Great ball movement. Oh, my God. Exceptional ball movement. Touch pass from Emmanuel Shepard.
Gets it down to Jared Sam.
Junior from Toronto, Ontario. Is that how they're passing in Canada now? Wow.
Yeah. Ask Drake.
Yeah, ask Drake.
He knows all about it. He's Canadian.
He is Canadian.
Very true.
Let's take a look at it right here. Number 3, Banks, kicking it to him. And then, of course, number 12, Jared Sam, getting fouled.
Jared Sam really showing us his offensive prowess here in the second half. And like you said in the first half, really all over the floor. It's not just that he's a big man who's banging down low. He's pulling out for the mid-range jumper. He's showing the touch on the ball. He's running the ball up court. He's got great movement. That's what you want to see out of your big guys. And Sam, no small guy, 6'10", handling the ball like that kind of makes you think about the Greek Freak from Milwaukee, who's able to really do a whole bunch of stuff, and he's a 6'11" point guard. That's the kind of handles that we're seeing from Sam.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's a beast, and I'm expecting the same thing, if you will, from the kid for the Lakers who went to Duke. Came out after 1 year. I can't remember his name right now, but he's about 6'10", 6'11", and he primarily runs the one. You are seeing a new hybrid ball player. And for you new guys out there who think that maybe Kevin Durant or Dirk Nowitzki may have started that, Magic Johnson was a 6'9" player who ran point, but many years ago there was a guy by the name of Ralph Sampson, 7'4", played for the Virginia Cavaliers, won the college NC2A Player of the Year 2 times in a row, and he played during the same era as Patrick Ewing and Akeem Olajuwon, as we see Jared Sam missing the first free throw. So guys have been able to do that, but now it's a little bit more acceptable, and we're seeing it now more commonplace. So years ago.
And even with the Euros, Dirk Nowitzki didn't really start it. You look at a guy like Arvydas Sabonis, who had the handles, had the shot, and he was a big 7-foot guy. Sam misses the second free throw. 69-57, Southern on top of Grambling here. 7 minutes and 23 seconds left to go here in the game. Great streak to the goal. That's in. He's going to try it for a three-point
Here we are. Let's look at the replay. Irvin Mitchell just using his athleticism. That's what's called a blow-by. Right to the cup, the hoop, and the horn. Irvin Mitchell showing his athleticism. And Mitchell is listed at 6'4" from New York.
Trying to cut this lead into single digits. And he does. 69-60. 7 minutes left to go. Very manageable score for the Tigers here. Playing some strong defense, and there's a steal by Larry. Larry to the cup, no good. Ugba with the rebound, and he is fouled.
Great defensive play by Zarius Larry, and even at his height, here he is causing the steal, weaving through traffic, going up, taking it up against Sam. And folks, Zarius Larry is listed at 5'8". That may be generous. And Jared Sam is listed at 6'10", and that's not generous at all. For him to have the confidence, the courage, and the wherewithal to take it in amongst the trees. That speaks to this he's a little man with a big heart. It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog as number 11, Ugba, knocks down the first free throw. I'm liking this Larry guy.
Well, that's the kind of player that you get from the UP.
He's a small guy, but his initials are XL.
Hey. Very nice there. There's another foul. Stop it. Stop it. This is another foul there, and it looks like Ugba's going to go back to the line.
No, it looks like
they're going to take
it out of bounds.
Not in the bonus just yet.
Grambling basketball, 60-69, 7:12 remaining.
Now, with the next foul, they'll be in the bonus. Mitchell, number 0 for 3, no good, and it bounces over the backboard. It's going to be out of bounds.
It was a good look, great shot by Irvin Mitchell. They gave him the open look, and he just didn't knock it down. More full court pressure from Grambling. Southern breaks it.
Southern controlling the ball here. Get it out to number 5. Grambling with that zone defense. Saw him working on it earlier today in warm-ups, or actually practicing before the game. Got those hands high. Zoning. Collapsing on the ball. And that was after the shot clock expired, but they're going to count it as 3.
Prudhomme, I think it got out of his hand in time, and Prudhomme his nickname needs to be the problem. Because Sean Prudhomme has been a problem for Grambling with 21st half points, and he has not slowed down one bit. He's got a great-looking J. He can knock it down. Zarius Larry pulling up from Trey. No good. Getting his own board.
Then kicks it out to number 2 for 3. No good. And out of the top of the backboard and out of bounds.
Zarius Larry missing the 3, but going in amongst the trees, getting his own rebound. Can't say enough about the little man whose initials are extra large.
That's a good one. You caught me. I'm sorry. And you've already said it. I can't help it. That's good.
But yeah, this Prudhomme kid, Sean Prudhomme, is going to be a player to watch. I think we're going to hear more about him in the SWAC. He's got the athleticism because his athleticism when he goes to the bucket is just like good pancakes, and that's our hop. He can fly, flat out fly. Great looking stroke, can knock it down with the defender on him. Lamont Brown, 4 for 3, no good.
Rebound by the Jaguars. Back and forth we go here with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game. Southern 72, Grambling 61. If the Tigers want to make a move, they need to try to do it right about now. Great defense being played here by the Tigers. Looks like they're in a press man defensive set. Collapsing on the ball, the Tigers. Great putback by number 22. That's Jamarcus Weatherspoon for the Jaguars.
And you know, Nick, that's just fundamentals. Nobody put a body on Weatherspoon. So he basically went to the basket, uncontested, to get the easy putback. Grambling's got to do a much better job blocking out.
Get it to number 0, Mitchell. He puts it in, plus the foul. Looking
Irvin
for a 3-point play.
Mitchell creating his own shot. Just too athletic. That's a blow by, and that's the second or third time I've seen him tonight just literally walk past his defender.
So Mitchell going to go to the line.
Took him from the right baseline, got the harm, kissed it off the window, and at the line to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Up and in. 74-64, 4 minutes and 48 seconds left to go here in the game. Tigers desperately trying to get back in this. No quit in the Tigers. Southern moving the ball around, no good. Rebound by number 4, Ramon Brown. Brown pushes up the court. Gets it to number 0, Mitchell. Mitchell slashing to the hoop. No good. Tries to get his own rebound, cannot do it. Pressuring the ball handler. And foul. We're going to call that foul on number 4, Ramon Brown. That'll be Brown's second personal foul.
Yeah, number 5, Brendan Ganaway in, the redshirt freshman from Houston, Texas, handling the point guard duties for for the Jaguars right now, and he is at the line. He's going to be shooting a 1-and-1.
First half of 1-and-1 for number 5. Puts it up and it's in. And here comes another shot. 75-64 your score. 4:22 left to go here. Jaguars up by 11. Looking to go up by 12. Up and in. 76-64. Number 5, Larry, bringing the ball up for the Tigers. Handles, gets it to number 4, Brown. 4, Brown gets it to 0, Mitchell. Mitchell gets it out to number 2. Number 2 gets it to 5. 5 gets it to 4, Brown. 7 seconds left on the shot clock, and he's going to be fouled. Foul's going to go on number 10. That's Sean Prudhomme. And that is Prudhomme's 4th personal foul. One more foul, and he is out of the game. And the coach for Southern,
And if we take a look at it, Brown picks up his dribble, finds himself in trouble, and it was just a little bit too much contact in there for the officials to let it slide.
1 minute timeout. We're going to take one as well. 3 minutes, 58 seconds left to go here in the game. 76-64 your score with Southern on top. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to the Grambling Sports Radio Network.
Shout out Gua.
Ramon Brown misses his free throw. Southern recovers. They're handling the ball now. 3 minutes and 34 seconds left to go here in the second half. Big block.
Yeah,
well,
that was
recovery
a
by
great
Southern
block.
and in for 2.
Number 11.
That's Ugba, number 11.
Yeah,
With that
Avery
block.
Ugbo with a big-time block. I mean, that was great defense as we take a look at it. And he just got a quick, easy 2, and Coach Walker calls the 20-second timeout.
Going over a little bit of strategy with his team, trying to find a way to get back in this game. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left to go. Southern up 78-66. It is not out of the realm of possibility for the Tigers to get back in this game.
It's going to take some great defense, and Southern's going to have a meltdown because they've been really running some strong offense. If you take a look at what they've really been doing, what they've been doing is they've been utilizing the clock, waiting until the right moment to get the shot. The last few possessions, unless it was a fast break, they actually didn't shoot the ball until it was under 10 seconds. That's using the clock in your favor. That's running your offense. Zarius Larry running great, playing great defense. Just a little bit too quick for Southern's number 5, Brendan Ganaway, who's listed at 170, and it looks as if he's probably a little bit heavier than 170 out there. But giving up a little bit too much size is Zarius Larry. Got a big heart. He's listed at 175.
plays bigger than your height. Fantastic player with a lot of heart and great toughness as well.
Yeah, he's the guy on campus that says, I play basketball, and you either can't believe it or you're thinking, man, I bet he's cold.
I never want to fight him. That's what I'd be thinking. I never want to
Yeah,
fight
I
him.
want to come watch him play because I know he
It's
will
like-
be giving you the business.
It's like the guy who won the slam dunk competition, used to play for the New York Knicks
Yeah, that's
and the Celtics.
Yeah. Oh my God, looks like 50 cents.
Yeah,
can't even
I
think
never
of
want to
his
fight
name.
that guy.
Yeah, he's great. I heard he was trying out for football too.
He could probably play it.
He was a great
I wouldn't doubt
Nate Robinson.
Nate
Robinson. Nate the Great Robinson.
Free throws go in. It's now 80-66. Southern on top of Grambling. 3 minutes and 11 seconds left to go here in the game. Tigers bring it up. Number 0, Mitchell, has it over number 4, Ramon Brown for 3, and it is good.
Brown left all alone on an island on the right elbow as we take another look. Dribble drive, Irvin Mitchell kick out, just spot up, release, rotation, splash.
Great
Grambling gets the
save
steal.
by Chase Cormier, number 10, stealing the ball. The travel is called on the Tigers.
And
Chase
Nick,
Cormier,
as much as I hate it, it was the right call.
yeah.
Taking a look at the replay, kicked it to him. Hop step, shuffled his feet after the hop step. The hop step is counted as 2 steps.
Yeah.
Literally took 4. Maybe if this were Kansas State at the end of the game, he'd get away
He'd
with
been
it.
okay. Southern with the ball. 22 gets it to 5. 5, Ganaway. Slashing to the hoop. It's blocked, but he is fouled. The foul's going to be called on number 0, Irvin Mitchell. I'm almost positive that Chase Cormier keeps coming over here just to get next to Taylor. I'm almost positive.
Oh,
They're
both
both from Maryland? That's what it
okay.
is.
Yeah.
She was making fun of me earlier.
Is that what
because
it
it's
is?
like
You
20
don't
degrees
say.
outside. And I say,
Yeah.
it's really cold. She's like, oh, y'all tripping. It ain't cold.
Oh, it's
outside."
cold to me. I am so tropical. I am so tropical. I'm a 75 and up man myself. But that only applies to temperature.
You need to have a talk with Sean Paul. All that temperature.
Yeah, I'm just keep it right there.
Free throw goes in. 82-69. Southern on top of the Grambling Tigers with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to go here in the game.
And Ramon Brown to the rack. Great athletic play. Loose ball, Irvin Mitchell right here on the replay. Losing the handle. And Irvin Mitchell getting it. Ramon Brown getting it and kissing it off the window. Turnover right there. Grambling basketball. As we see entering the game for Grambling, number 23, Marcel Thompson, the freshman from Baltimore, Maryland. So Maryland is representing
Maryland
tonight.
in the house.
Maryland is on the court and the sidelines.
Let's bring Taylor.
Shout
in
out
for
to
this
Taylor
segment.
Stewart.
Taylor, how you feeling about all of these Maryland players on the Grambling Tiger basketball team?
It's really exciting to see all these players come 18 hours away to play here at Grambling from Maryland. We're very well represented on the team. You have Chase, Marcel. It's amazing. Hey, Maryland pride out here.
Maryland pride in the house.
That's a 3. And it's good. Number 0, Irvin Mitchell for 3, and it's in.
Irvin Mitchell knocking down the 3. Here we are taking a look at the highlight. Kicked out from Ugba. 0 pulling up, release, rotation, splash, Ola.
And that 3 cuts the lead to 8 with a minute and a half left to go in the game. And Southern just waiting the clock out. That's going to be out of bounds on Southern. And Coach Banks for Southern is irate.
Visibly frustrated.
Terrible mental mistake by the Jaguars as Grambling continuously trying to fight back in this game.
And he puts Prudham back in the game and takes out number 5, the freshman. That would be Brendan Ganaway, the red shirt freshman from Houston, H-Town. Mo City, stand up. You from Houston? Oh, we got H-Town in the house.
Number 10,
You from
Barrow.
Detroit? You from Detroit? Right by TSU?
trying to get back
And
in the
U of
game.
H?
And they're going to call that on Mitchell.
And let's take a look at the replay. Irvin Mitchell, dribble drive, turns his back, and that is Traylon Banks using veteran savvy to draw the foul. Could have gone either way, but he did a great job of selling it at the right time.
Irate.
Yeah, Coach Walker's livid, to put it mildly. 74-82, Southern with the lead.
The Tigers playing pressure defense, and that foul is going to be called on Mitchell, and that's number 5. So number 0, Irvin Mitchell, has fouled out of the contest with 21 points off the bench for Irvin Mitchell. Fantastic game.
Great comeback game for Mitchell. It was a little bit rusty early on, seemed to find his rhythm, seemed to find his shooting stroke. Glad to see that. Once he really gets himself back in full basketball shape, I think he's going to be a problem. And at the line for Southern, number 10, Sean Prudhomme. How many points does Prudhomme have right now? His shot rolls around the rim and goes down. Let me see. What is Prudhomme doing? What has Prudhomme done up to this point? Do we have some?
Well, Sean
He
Prudhomme,
had 25 at the end of 3.
he has 29 now. Well, 30. That free throw just put him at 30 for the game. Fantastic job by Prudhomme, and that's a 3 up and in by number 2, Barrow. Barrow now with 9. As we're under a minute left in the game. 84-77. Tigers with the steal. Out to Larry for 3, in and out, no good. Southern Jaguars pushing the ball up the court. Trying to end this game. Prudhomme puts it in for 2. Number 10, Prudhomme, gets it in for 2. The Tigers bring it back up. Down to 23, he kicks it out to Brown, number 4, who slashes it to the goal for 2. Going to make the score 86-79, Southern on top of Grambling. 23.4 seconds left to go here in the game. As we see the replay on that Brown layup. Great penetration by Brown.
And at this point, Nick, it seems like everything is just a matter of mathematics. 23.4 seconds. Grambling trailing by 7. And with the really with Southern moving the ball and Grambling taking the risk, it's easy to get up the floor. At the final buzzer, we're going to go to Taylor Stewart. She's going to have an interview with Southern Coach Roman Banks. And we see Fiji getting the crowd hype. MC Fiji along with D. Jackson. Some Grambling State University MCs. If you love D. Jackson, put your hands up. And D. Jackson is with his rap partner, Rakis Gori. How do I know these young men? I taught them in high school.
I know you did. Shout out to Guwap. 23.4 seconds left to go here in the game. Tigers down 86-79. Southern with the ball and the foul is called.
Yeah, that's number 11 for Grambling, Averill Ugba. Fouling Jared Sam, number 12 for Southern, just to stop the clock. And an outstanding game from Sean Prudhomme tonight, doing it on both ends of the floor, showing the full arsenal, the jump shot, the penetration, the hops, the defense. Prudhomme is going to be a problem for the entire SWAC this year. Sean Prudhomme standing 6'4", weighing 215, and he's got the kind of athletic body that looks like if you give him a back door, you're going to be looking up and seeing the bottom of his shoes. And Sam knocks down the second free throw.
Going to make the score 87-79.
And as the number 2, Nigel Ribeiro, penetrates, his shot is blocked by number 2, Emmanuel Shepard of Southern. Southern still playing defense, still not giving up any easy buckets, even though they've got this one pretty comfortable right now. And pull up from number 23, Marcel Thompson, no good, Maryland's own. Ball is out of bounds. Southern University ball, and number 12, Jared Sam, will have the responsibility of inbounding it as he does to number 5, Brendan Ganaway. And it looks as if they're just going to let the time run out on this one. Banks holds the ball, flips it to the ref, and that's the game, folks. Your final score, Grambling State University falls to Southern. Southern 87, Grambling 79. Southern pitches a shutout tonight in the men's and women's game. We're going to go live to Taylor Stewart here in just a second, as she's going to have an interview with Southern University head coach Roman Banks. And after our alma mater and the commercial break, I'm going to secure an interview with Grambling State University head coach Sean Walker. Again, exciting game tonight, great game. Didn't end the way that we wanted it to, but nonetheless, a great showing and some promise for the G-men because the bench players did an outstanding job.
It looks like Taylor's going to line up this interview with
And we're going to go live to Taylor Stewart right now with head coach Roman Banks. Taylor, take it away.
Hi, first of all, I just want to congratulate you on your win and improving your record. It's 2-1 now, correct, in the SWAC. It's early in the season. What does this good win today tell you?
Well, this is a rivalry game, and many times Grambling and Southern, it could be checkers. It's going to be a tough game, and we wanted to win this game, try to get us some momentum. They have a very good basketball team, and we just wanted to come out and play the very best we could, see can we get some momentum going to our next road game.
I noticed you and your staff were very aggressive in the game from the sideline coaching. What does that do for your players?
Well, some of them need a little extra motivating. And so, but, they're different. All of them need a little different something. Some you talk a little more gentle, some you need a little bit more push. So we try to, all coaches coach the players. They know what they need, and I trust them to do the right things.
Congratulations on your win, and good luck in the rest of your season.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. And you can check out the GSU Tigers as they take on the Alcorn Braves this Monday in the Frederick C. Hobby Center.
Thank you, Taylor. We appreciate it right now. I'm joined by Grambling State University head coach, Coach Sean Walker. Coach Walker, thank you for your time tonight. Very good effort tonight from the Grambling State University men's basketball team. Unfortunately, didn't come out the way we wanted to. What were some things that you saw tonight that you need to improve upon?
Excuse me, how does it feel to be the baddest bitch alive?
Defensively, we were just extremely poor. We had a